Yes, people, welcome back to the Magpie Channel TV. Now, after many kit leak videos and different images coming out from here, there and everywhere, it looks like we have finally landed on the official strip for the upcoming season for Newcastle United's home shirt. Now, because this is actually from a warehouse, well, it's actually a stock room in a JD store. That is the official retailer of Newcastle United Football Club, and someone there has obviously leaked these images. It's been all over Twitter, all over social media. We posted it on ours earlier to a mixed reaction, to be fair, probably more negative than positive, and most importantly, let me hear your thoughts in the comments below. But before we look at the images, a big shout out to the sponsors of today's video, NordVPN. Now, if you're like me and most people in the modern world, you're surfing the old interweb a canny bit, so your privacy is canny important. Now, when you're out and about, whether that be at the shops where your missus and she's dragging you around and you're connecting to the Wi-Fi, or on a match day you're at the pub, why would you be using their public Wi-Fi when they could be stealing your data? Or if you want to download some match highlights in your spare time, then you should be using NordVPN and encrypting all of your traffic. You can also use NordVPN to change your browsing location, so you can open up and watch Netflix in different countries. NordVPN are also offering a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you're not satisfied, you can get a full refund. If you want to sign up, you can use my special link that's on the screen there now, nordvpn.com/magpie, and you'll get yourself an exclusive special offer on a 2-year plan. Thanks to NordVPN for supporting us on this one. Right then, without further ado then, here is the Newcastle United Adidas home kit for the 25-26 season. Now, it's also worth noting that these images are the fan version. Now, the shirt I am wearing from this season's home kit is obviously the players one. That means the badge is different, the collar is different, and that will be the same on this upcoming shirt as well. There will be two options for you to purchase. The one that the players wear, which Adidas call like the authentic version, and then the replica shirt, the fan version, which is normally about 80 to 85 quid. Might even be 90 this year, who knows? And the players one, which is normally 15, 20, 30 pounds more expensive, with just finer details on how the shirt's made, the materials on it, and like I said, the badge and the collar being the most notable differences. On this one, obviously the first thing to look at is the stripes and the pattern around it. The club's iconic black and white stripes, obviously, with modern detailing and unmistakable energy. This is from Opa Leak. Shepherd's check. Remember the video we did ages ago with Gibbo, and the initial leaks were that it was going to be a striped pattern and it's going to have a taunting effect in the background as Shepherd's played, a touch to the Northumberland past and Newcastle's history. Well, they didn't go that far. Maybe after my videos, they thought the reaction to this, no one's going to buy it. So what they've done now is made it a bit more subtle, and they are adding a twist on it. So it does still have the classic stripes with the shepherd's check pattern that blends clean vertically with motion blur aesthetics. They must have got the Adidas leak on this, because some of the terms that come out with is crazy. The black and white are sharply contrasted, centered by a sleek sky blue trim that runs along the collar, cuffs and sides, adding a fresh edge to a familiar silhouette. The round collar and shoulder paneling not a retro influences. It's a jersey that feels both futuristic and firmly grounded in club heritage, and we're yet to see the shirt and socks on this one, and obviously this is due to go on sale on the 29th of May, unless there's supplier issues like there was last year. So the reason why we are confident that this is now going to be this strip is because we are seeing it in the flesh on a hanger, on a JD hanger, in a JD stock room, which you can see on the image, and there is loads of them on racks ready to go on sale. So now these places are stocking it and they are getting ready to release it at the end of May. I said in the kit leak videos before that, this is what Adidas normally do. They release shirts a bit earlier than we've seen in the past with a Castor or a Puma. So what Adidas normally like to do is advertise this shirt on the final game of the season. So do not be surprised if you see the lads wearing this at home to Everton on that final fixture of this season. Give it a little bit of a push, and then before you know it, it's on sale a week or two later. Right then, let's talk about it. I'm not a fan of it. I don't know, people. You know me. I like something a bit different. Now, I thought they played it safe this year with the current kit, but this is now iconic because we won a trophy in it. But with this one, I just think they've got it wrong a little bit. And as always, we need to see the proper images from the club. We need the official announcement, and we need to see Sandro Tonali wearing it. That might change a few people's minds. when someone's actually modelling it, who's, you know, decent. You got, you know, your Brunos in it and Gordons and all that, and it's nicely fitted, and you see them in action in it, then it kind of sways the opinion a little bit. But from these images, I just think the idea was kind of there, but the execution wasn't. I'm just not a huge fan of it. I like the other leaked versions better. And now I said I like a bit of feature in it. I like to mix it up just from black and white, get a bit of a gold trimming on. We should have done this. Look at this shirt, right? That is a winner. Some design we've seen online there. Don't know who did it. Credit whoever it is. Sorry if I can't mention you. But that is an absolute dream. That is perfect with the trefoil logo as well. Outstanding. But that's obviously not it. It should be, but it isn't. Even other ones. There's a modern twist on you. I got tagged on Instagram, so shout them out. This one, gold trim, better. Just won a trophy. Let's have gold. You know what I mean? Let's have gold for it. Or silver. Silverware. Let's have that sort of trim. Obviously, it's a bit late, because these do get produced about a year in advance. So this has been an idea now, 9 to 12 months in the making. So next year, can we get the gold? And hopefully we'll win something again. But with the blue, I like it, because obviously blue is on our crest, incorporating that. I like that, I'm a fan of it. It brings a bit of life to the shirt instead of it just being the black and white. I don't mind it. I think they've done great jobs in the past with blue. Obviously Adidas, you know, the Sir Bobby Robson iconic kit there when it was NTL and Brownhill. One of my favourites, early 2000s. Other ones in the past, not so good. Wonga, when they had that sort of blue all through the black stripes. Unsure about that. McLaren days, we got relegated in that one, I think. The collar does look better on the Players version. This collar here looks crap for me. It's far too round, it's far too thick and big and wide and just droopy and nasty. I just don't like it. Where everyone's going to talk about it, where it's going to get all the attention, is that sort of, what people are seeing, a fuzzy pattern around the stripes. They are calling it a fuzzy, blurry look to the black stripes, making it not very clean, to be honest. I think this, like I say, I think it'll look a lot better in person. And I think I like it more. Again, they've done a bit of that on the sleeves, that fuzzy look, the blurred lines, the shepherd's pattern, if you like. At least they haven't went full-blown and done the pattern throughout the whole black stripe or on the white in the background. But when I just initially see it and the blurred lines a little bit, I feel a bit blurry. My opinion's a bit blurry. It's mixed. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I like the blue at the bottom of the shirt there that comes in. And this is the Adidas template, by the way, for next season. You can have a look at Real Madrid's right there. That's their leaked shirt. So theirs looks good, doesn't it? There's a nice colour. And Newcastle's, you know, the more I'm looking at it now, I'm even starting to change my mind during this video. I mean, on the sleeves, I like a little blue thin line there. As it comes down the shoulder, it looks pretty clean. I'm not a fan of these. That's why I got the authentic one, the Players version, because I just don't like that kind of sticker badge. I just much prefer this one. I mean, this one looks amazing on this shot. Just stand up so you can see it. I mean, that one looks absolutely class for me. The detail in that, the colour in that, phenomenal stuff. That one just looks a bit cheap, and it looks a bit tacky and fake, to be honest with you. But it's not, because there's racks and racks of them and they're ready to go. So there we have it. There's the front anyways. There's enough on that for now. Let us know what you think. Onto the back. And the back of this one, I'm not going to turn around, but you'll know by now anyways. Shirt's been out a year. We've obviously went for a retro crest on this top from back in the day. It looks brilliant. Nice little touch at the top. This one, they've went for text. Away the lads. I don't know about that one, to be honest with you, because there was only 3 words there. It seems like a lot of font. It's taking up a bit of space. When you've got that and then you've got a name underneath it, I just think it'll look a bit messy. There's like, oh, there's text there, there's text there. I don't know if I'm being picky, but I'm just not, I'd rather have a badge. And then just a nice little touch to our past, even if it was a Tyne Bridge or a Magpie or something like that. Have that on there. And then, obviously, the players' names and stuff. And it is a clear back, just like the current one I'm wearing now. And that is obviously due to the European competitions. Newcastle being in Europe means you have to have a clear space. This was why this was produced, obviously confident. And we did get it until Man United won that FA Cup. We would have been playing in Europe this season. Should have been Conference League. UEFA rules state that you can't have stripes. Remember, because Store had to make special kits with a square back for those games against Milan and stuff 2 years ago, because it broke the rules, and then they didn't have enough stock and they couldn't sell them, they couldn't make them like that. Whereas if you do it this way, it makes life easy for everyone. They can just mass produce the kit. So that's why it's a clear back. Some people don't like that. Some people think it makes it look empty, so then you have to get a name on the back. But I tell you what, if we can do this again, that'll be perfect. Winners 26, hopefully next year, and I have to get another frame sorted, because that will look delicious. I'm a big fan of that. But then sometimes, depending on the font style and stuff, I don't know, it gives you an opportunity though, especially with the Champions League numbers and stuff, fingers crossed. Then it gives us a chance to make things a bit more special, detailed, add an extra touch to it. But I do like the stripes on the back as well. I just think you have to have, should have been gold numbers, stand out. Or, yeah, it's just the production stuff, isn't it? The stock-wise, where they have to make 2 shirts with a square and that. It can be a bit of a carry-on. But you can see on the neckline there is a blue line across it as well. And obviously that fuzzy blade effect on the stripes at the very bottom of the shirt as well. What do you think of the back? And there is the reels, with many shirts stocked on there, ready to be put on the shelves in just a few weeks' time. With the noon badge on there, of course, and hopefully on the other side, we'll be getting that Champions League badge once again. I mean, with the queues for that one last time, just to get a Champions League badge in your kit, it was pretty wild. So, by the reaction on social media though, the queues won't be that wild this time, because nobody's really massively a fan of it. I haven't seen people saying, wow, that's amazing, wow, that's lush. It's been like kind of a, it's alright, I'll wait until I see it, or, oh, that's absolutely honking. So it's not had the greatest of reactions, and, you know, when you try and do something different, it probably won't. When you don't just stick to the traditional stripes, when you put an effect on it, it might cause some traditionalists and even, you know, young kids or whatever just to be like, nah, different like that. Nah, not a fan of that, why has it done that? People are saying it kind of has that Juventus vibe to it a little bit, because they obviously always mix it up, don't we? Newcastle stay quite traditional, apart from the 80s. And I was thinking this when I was watching the Inter Milan-Barcelona game last night. Absolute classic, by the way. What a game that was. You know, they have different style of stripes. You've got some going down, some going across, some coming at an angle. Could Newcastle do that? They kind of did it in the 80s, didn't they, for one of the shirts? But could they do that again? Probably not, because then people would go, what the hell is that? And it would cause outrage if this did as well. So, yeah, they try and do something different, probably get a bit of slander for it. They try and keep it the same, and then they get cool boring. It's one of them ones where you might not be able to win. Unless you just do that design from earlier, where you cannot lose on that one. I mean, I think that's unreal, that one. I'll show it again. There it is. Brilliant. Newcastle have actually just released more merchandise. Even at the end of the season. Never seen that before. We've had it before, during, and now pretty much after. Before the new stock comes out, my God, they are rinsing us. And why not? It looks nice. The Urban Purist range. But yeah, if you want to buy Newcastle United stuff, my days, you need a lot of cashola these days, because they're bringing out stuff left, right and centre still in the last couple of weeks of the season. Fair play, FFP baby. You know what I mean? We've got to get around PSR. Get your Adidas hoodies, tracksuit pants, the lot. So this is the Urban Purist range. We did actually see the players wearing this arriving to the game the other day in Brighton. And it's been leaked in America. I got sent images. It's been out for like a month or so. We've seen it on social media as well. But now it's out to buy in club stores and on the website. I do like it. I like the green on the side there. That sort of pattern's nice. And it's pretty smart. It's pretty tidy. But for me, I'm just going to have to hold tight, because we've got 3 kits coming out next season at least. Or we're going to have another Adidas Originals range that this year that I bought everything from. That was sensational. So more training gear. I got some of that as well last year. The maroon stuff. So it's a pricey one. It's an expensive one. So for now, I'm going to hold off on the Urban Purist range, I think. I say that. I'll probably be in town the next few days and end up buying the tracksuit. 200 quid down the drain. Well, not down the drain. I enjoy it. I like it. But not ideal for the old bank balance, all the stuff that the Toon release. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below on the Newcastle United 25-26 home shirt. Newcastle United will surely be announcing this soon. A little teaser video coming out in a week or two's time, perhaps. And starting to release images, because now it's out. Now our official retailer's stock room has been leaked showing images of it. So, yeah, it's bad. They may as well just come out and show it now. And this sort of thing happens every year. It's going to always happen with smartphones and cameras. Easy as that. No one's looking. Bang, I'll take a picture of that. There you go. So, that's it. That looks like the one. A bit of everything from the strips that we've talked about in the past few weeks moulded into one. We got there in the end. There it is. Subscribe to my Magpie Channel TV and enjoy yourself.